In B2B marketing, especially B2B outbound marketing, but in marketing in general, everyone's heard this: audience is everything. And this is so crucial for you to understand. I cannot tell you how many campaigns I've seen run where this specific and most important factor is overlooked. You must make sure you have a clear understanding of who your audience is and what they care about and how you fit into their story, okay? So when I say audience is everything, I truly mean this. If you get this part wrong in your outbound marketing, every other piece of effort and sacrifice and whatever else you do is going to fail. This is everything. And the first thing that we want to focus on when we think about audience and B2B marketing is the company in which you want to do business with. You may sell recruiting services, so you want to work with heads of teams or people within HR that have recruiting-based decision-making. But the most important thing you need to think about first is, what companies do you want to work with, right? Who are you best suited to support? So if your skill set is excellent at bringing in salespeople for manufacturing companies, right? You are starting to get closer to the type of company that you want to do business with, right? So things like company size, company revenue, company geography, company build out in terms of, are they a flat organization or a vertical organization, right? Do they have multiple locations? Can you land and expand? So for instance, do you like working with franchise model corporations so that if you can help one well, you can help many other well? These are all factors that you need to think about when selecting your audience. Everything else that comes after selecting an audience, the message, the method, the time in which you reach out, how you do all that stuff, all starts with the right audience. Getting this right is super key, and you must start with the company in which you want to reach out to. Once you know that a company is a perfect fit for the service offering that you have, then you can start to tackle what we call the inroads. Those are the people that are going to get you to the place that you want to get to. So you have your decision makers, and you also have other influencers within an organization that are great targets for your outbound marketing efforts. We always start targeting those decision makers, the people that are actually going to sign and decide that your services or products are the right ones for that company to purchase. But you also have inroads. So let's say you, again, are a recruiting company for enterprise firms, and you really want to get in touch with those product leads, right? The team leads that are looking to hire people. Those are the people you really want to talk to. Well, you may need to reach out to an HR person who that person would turn to for support first in order to get to that team lead. That's absolutely fine, right? And recognize that your audience, what each person cares about in those instances, is very different. The team lead wants to fill a specific role on his team in order to accomplish his objective to sell more products or services, to fulfill on, what his career goals are. The HR person is taking orders, right? That recruiting person taking orders from the team lead. They're just trying to fulfill so they can move on to their next job, right? These are the types of things that you want to think about when you're thinking about that audience. Company first, do I have the right company? Person second, what do they care about that I can help, right? So for that HR person, you're going to talk about things like quick delivery, right? Accuracy, great communication, because they are churning through and they need to put people in positions. Once they fill that role, once they help fill that role, they're going to have to move on to another. That product team lead, it's all about quality, right? The right person, the perfect person